Hey guys, did you know I have a son? My son is very bright. I like to think it's because of how my son was raised, but my son has natural flair as well.
WheezyWaiter!
Duh, beard lovers, I was just joking. I don't really have a son that you know about. Anyway, today's Newsday Tuesday. In the news today, which is Tuesday, the most popular baby names are Jacob and Sophia, and the least popular 5 years running, Shirt, Storm, Butt, Face, I assume. I'm just guessing. I think if I ever have a baby, I'm gonna name it Names, because if I ever get into trouble and they ask me to name names, I can say I already did. In a random article I found on CNN, they talked about technology of the future. So they talked to this dude, Marcus Fairs, who looks like he's trying to grow a beard, and I commend him for trying, but you know, sometimes life's not fair. Oh, I made a name pun. I made a name pun. It was a lame pun, but it's a name pun. Yeah! Anyway, he was all gung-ho about augmented reality, you know, like shirts that monitor your health, bio stamps that monitor your health, you know, combining stuff into stuff that kind of makes technology invisible. He says, the broader movement in design no longer asks, is something a nice object, but rather, how can we get rid of this completely? And you know what? I like getting rid of stuff, which is why I'm working on the augmented chair. I mean, look at this. We'd have so much more space if we didn't have that chair, that new couch, that thing. So I thought I'd work with my scientist friend to have this surgically implanted into my butt so I could sit wherever I go. Augmented. And you could walk around, shaking your dairy chair. Now, I know what you're thinking. How would I go to the bathroom? Well, don't worry about it. There's gonna be tubes and protrusions. They won't be our glutes anymore. They'll be our other quads. Hey, check that out. Baby got back, legs, and armrest. Oh yeah, it swivels too! That's what conversations will be like. But research and production has hit a snag. When I called up my scientist friend and told him I wanted to get rid of chairs, he thought I said get rid of hairs. Unfortunately, he's a very good scientist. In other news, eat insects. Save the world, says the Un. That headline's telling me what to do. It's stressing me out. But it's true. Apparently, eating insects is a great thing to do. Apparently, it's a great source of copper, iron, magnesium, zinc, manganese, einsteinium, plutonium, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Uranus, James Polk, Millard Fillmore. A better source of protein than seafood, less risk of carrying disease than beef, pork, and poultry. Insects are adaptable, so it can be farmed at any altitude or latitude or attitude, and I'd be farming with a bad attitude, but I'd still be able to farm it. And you could be like, but insects? That's weird. 2 billion people on the planet eat insects regularly in their diet. I'm not referring to Diet Coke. They don't put it in their Diet Coke. Well, they might put it in their Diet Coke, but you know what I mean. We in the Western world tend to be all, ooh, insects, ooh, just like that. Verbatim. But eating insects is the future, so you better get used to it, young man or female. Just sit down on your augmented chair butt and eat a beetle. In other news, have you seen the friggin' music video in the space station made by Chris Hadfield, the cover of David Bowie's Space Odyssey? It is the best thing in the world, outside of the world. Seriously, it's friggin' awesome. Watch it. People are saying that it's the only music video from space. Or is it? That wasn't long enough to be a music video, so probably not. Ooh, asteroids. So in case you're new here and you have no idea who I am and you're like, what? Well, there's an annotation to a video down there that explains my entire YouTube history. It was made by a guy named Ryder. He did an amazing job. You should go check it out, and then you should check out his other videos because they're good, and then you should probably subscribe to him. So that should answer your questions about who I am. Now, who are you? To find that out, you're gonna have to click the annotation in your heart. Not literally. That would probably kill you. Still haven't decided on a new outro song yet. Leave a video response with a song.